What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Porch up here, and I'm coming at you with another, had to burp, work/life update. I'm going to spend this weekend, maybe one of the things I do is come up with a new name, because I think it needs a little spicing up. But anyway, worked full-blown shifts for both jobs today. I had a damn good night at Pizza Plant tonight. Damn good night. I cleared almost $80 tonight, which $80 in one night, that's a good gig. That's not a bad gig. So I had a really good night. It was busy. It was ridiculously busy. And I just would come back, and then they would have 2 for me, and then 3 for me, and then 4. I did take a 4-runner tonight, again, which that doesn't happen very often. Actually, did I take a 4-runner? No, I just took a 3-runner. I have my little log written down here. Did I take a 4-runner? I did not take a 4-runner. I took a 3-runner, a 3-runner, a 3-runner, and a 2-runner. So there you go. And had a really good night doing so. And the deli this morning, I'm starting to get irritated with the deli, and for multiple reasons. One, I'm not getting the hours that I thought I was gonna get. 2, I have no consistency whatsoever. I check online, or not online. I check my schedule, and it says I'm supposed to be at a certain position, and I get to the deli, and they're like, oh, no, you're over here today. Oh, you're over here. No, you're over here. Hey, you're over there. It's like, well, don't sit there and lie to me and tell me that I'm going to be on a certain position, and then y'all just switch it on me. And then today I did something that I've never done before for a full shift, and that was I worked on potatoes and salads. And luckily, I had Tess with me, and sorry, my wife just texted me. I had my coworker Tess help me out, and then she left for a little bit, and pretty much had to do it by myself. And then in the last hour, they're like, "Hey, we need you to go bus tables." I'm like, "Okay." So I went and bus tables, and took people their food and swept and all that good stuff for the last hour of my shift. And I was just like, all right. And then I went home for about an hour and a half, and then went to Pizza Planet and worked my tail off tonight. I'm actually pretty exhausted. And now I'm going to my sister's. Kayla is having a little birthday, get together. Her birthday was on Tuesday, so I'm gonna go there. She's having a little thing tonight that I'm gonna go over there and stop by for a bit. I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning, so I'm trying not to stay out too late. For Jacqueline's birthday thing, I was out until like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight and wake up early, because I gotta go vote. The voting's going on right now, and each time that I say, oh, okay, I'll get up and I'll do this and I'll go vote, most of the time I'm so exhausted that the second that I wake up, I just lay in bed for another hour or 2, and then I start getting ready to go to work and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go vote. Voting is a right for all American people over the age of 18, and in all honesty, it is a great right to exercise. Voting, even though, like in the state of Texas, some positions that you vote on might not mean much, but this one does, because you have, I think my grandma told me, we have 13 candidates for one for a position. I think it's a congressman position, and we have 13 candidates. It might be one guy that has a landslide or one woman that has a landslide vote, but for the most part, that could come down to just a couple of votes, for all we know. But in the state of Texas, as of right now, which I hope it stays, again, not to get political, hope it stays, but voting for Trump is kind of a no. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's going to happen. Trump's going to get Texas. Like I said, as of right now, that's how it is. I've heard, a lot of people say that things are going to change in the future with, but that's, again, not to get political. Sorry. But in all honesty, I mean, just voting in general, and then when you have local elections and you vote on propositions, then yeah, you definitely need to voice your opinion. I voiced my opinion on, we try to get a facility built called Arch, and it was going to be the end-all, be-all, center for families. They would have tennis courts and basketball courts and swimming pools and a gym and all that good stuff. I voted no on that, and voted yes on the ballpark that was built for the Sod Poodles. The Sod Poodles ended up winning the championship last year, so I guess it's a good thing that we voted yes on that. But the Arch, I mean, I voted no because we already have facilities like that in town. We do have a gym that has, it doesn't have tennis courts, but the gym, the location is, there are tennis courts like across the street. Like somebody honestly can go across the street and go play tennis. We have a full-blown indoor tennis court in a park that has a skate park, and it has playgrounds, and it has all that good stuff. So it's just kind of like, we don't really need it, but a ballpark, that would be something cool to have. And we eventually voted yes on it, and the Sod Poodles were the champions last year, so there you go. I don't know what propositions there are as of right now. I need to do a little bit more research before I go vote, if there are any. Some don't even have propositions. Most of them are just, trying to elect congressmen or whatever. But there you go. Just my little PSA for the day. Go vote. Your vote matters. Your voice counts. And exercise your right, So there is that. Yeah, I know. I love it. Okay, this is one of my pet peeves. I'm sorry, I got to bitch for a second. One of my pet peeves is people come to a complete stop to turn. And that's just what happened there. My car beeped at me because that person stopped dead in their tracks to turn right. So, there you go. I'm not a bad driver. It's just people around me make very questionable decisions. So there's that. There you go. Just needed to clear the air on that. Try to bitch about that for a bit. But there you go. And tomorrow I'm having, as of right now, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But the third one said he would earlier this week. But I'm going to have Chris and the twins over tomorrow to play Rock Band tomorrow night. And I'm going to provide pizza. I hope I can still provide pizza tomorrow. I might have to audible out of that. But we're doing that, and it's going to be fun. Usually when we get together, we play a few songs together on our instruments, and then we swap. So like I'll start on bass, and it's looking like Chris might play, might do vocals, and then Tanner's going to be guitar, and then Andrew's going to be on the drums. But after a while, after a few songs, we'll switch. Like I'll be on the drums for a little while, and Andrew will be on guitar or what have you. But yeah, we just switch. We try to do what Metallica does once in a while. Like they'll switch instruments to prove how good they are on each instrument. Some better than others. Like definitely Hetfield can play the drums. Hetfield is. It's like back in the day when they asked the Beatles. They're like, is Ringo Starr the greatest drummer in the world? Or is he the best drummer in the world? And their response was, Ringo isn't even the best drummer in the Beatles. It's like Lars Ulrich isn't even the best drummer in Metallica. It's James Hetfield, but he plays guitar and he sings, so he's doing something right. But I just thought that was hilarious. Ringo's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. There we go. And yeah, so that's funny. So yeah, we usually do that. We swap. I'll take over on vocals for a few songs. I'll pick my favorites and songs I know that I can hit the notes or I can get 100% on, and I just totally just batten down the hatches and just go for it. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. So it looks like Rocket said that he wanted to hear the pork chop story. you guys want to hear it, I'll actually do a poll question for that. I'm actually going to do the poll for Batman, I think probably tonight. If not, I'll probably do it sometime tomorrow. And then I need to do another poll question for these Huskies, because I'm trying to get the Huskies season 2 up and running. And I just need to have a few questions and have a few things that need to work out before I can advance in recording those. So there you go. Also, I want to just talk about a bunch of random things, but real quick, I got to stop here at a local convenience store to pick up my party juice, which is a half gallon of chocolate milk. And let's see, there are 2 trucks here, so I guess they're still open. But we'll wait and see. So here we go. Coming around the mountain when she comes. And we coming around the mountain when she comes. They're like, this son of a bitch. There we go. Let's see if I can get anybody. They might be hiding in the shadows. Like, go away, dude, go away. Hey, how's it going? Can I get a half gallon of chocolate milk if you have any? Thanks, man. I'll pay with quarters because I'm an asshole. 1, 2. Alright, let's see if they have anything. See how much it is. If it's more than $3, then I'm gonna have to dig out more change. Man, that window is just, the wind is just like knocking it. Just waiting the world to change. 6, 11, 12. All right, here we go. They do have some, thank God.
319.
319. All right, there's 325 right there. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too. I'll let them keep the 6 cents. There we go. Yep, I had to do it again. Chalky milk, man. It's hard to beat. It's one of the greatest inventions on this planet. One of the greatest things ever made. And that's chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is, also, like I said, like really good with calcium. And it takes me kind of to my happy place whenever I drink it. And I'll probably drink this whole thing in one night like I did at Jacqueline's. And I'm going to do it at Kayla's. So there we go. And I'm going to my work uniform, so there you have it. I'm going to be a pizza delivery guy with no pizza, so there you go. I did, like I said, I wanted to talk about a few things. And one is, I don't know, I like to get retrospective. I like to get a little, you know, in my emotions and stuff like that. And I think this is going to be one of those things because it's a Friday night. I'm about to go see my sisters, who I love dearly. They should probably still be in bed. They should probably be in bed by now, but my niece and my nephews, I'm not sure if Levi's going to be there, but we'll see. One of my nephews. But, I know I did this with Kobe Bryant. And it still hurts, especially when they have when they just had the All-Star game for the NBA, and they named the MVP trophy after Kobe Bryant, which Kawhi Leonard got. And I like Kawhi Leonard, I really do. Even though he plays for the Clippers, man, I really wish he would have gone to the Lakers. God, could you imagine how badass the Lakers would be? Like, they're already badass to begin with, but could you imagine how more badass they would be with freaking Kawhi Leonard playing with them? Holy crap, they probably would lose like only like 1 or 2 games. you know, with AD and I almost say Kobe and LeBron. But yeah, just what could have been. And I love you guys. You know, I mean, yeah, I have over 2,000 of y'all, and I know that 2,000 of y'all don't watch, and 2,000 of y'all don't comment, and 2,000 of y'all don't like or dislike or anything like that. But there's a small knit group that does, usually. I got a few people, some sprinkle in and out, but for the most part, I do have a couple of consistent people, and I just want to thank y'all. Rocket Baboon, you're one of them. Jerry, you're also one of them, and I greatly appreciate both of y'all. Once in a while, I'll get Dodger Blue 88, which I don't know. I got a suspicion that Rocket changed their name from Dodger Blue 88 to that. But, I don't know. If you could be two totally different people for all I know. And I do also have a big supporter who helped me get subscribers, and that was Wesley. And he's a badass. He's fantastic. I absolutely adore the guy. He just gives me a shout out, and off my subscriber count goes. Like it gets bigger. And I would actually would like another one because I greatly appreciate him, and I just want him to know that his good deeds don't go unseen, you know. So there's my little thing for Wesley. And also I'm just very appreciative, because without y'all, it's just me just talking to myself on my iPhone camera driving around. And I mean, usually I do that anyway. Like, I talk to myself all the time. Some people call it schizophrenia. I call it intelligence, because I like to talk to myself. Just say, like, how you doing? What's going on? You know, just kidding. I don't do that. I talk out loud. And if somebody happens to be in my vicinity, then they get to hear what I'm talking about. But I do find myself, you know, sorry for the language, I do find myself multiple times a day, though, especially working in the food industry, telling myself, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Over and over and over, multiple times a day. Just, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like tonight, I mean, there's just a few customers, man, where I'm just like, really? Like, this chick actually, instead of putting a 0 in the tip column, she literally took my pen and blacked out the tip area. Like, just like blacked it out. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But anyway, I just want to tell you guys that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm going to miss my wife because she's going out of town, but I plan to have a good weekend with with family and friends. So there we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Thank you so much for listening to me rant and rave about nothing and everything at the same time. Or is that the Green Day lyric, about nothing and everything all at once? It's exactly what I am. Talking about nothing and everything all at once. That's what these videos are for. That's the bit, and I hope you guys get it. All right, and thank y'all so much, like I said, for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, call him Pork Chop, loves y'all the most. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!